Hey guys and gals, welcome to Sweet Project Cars, with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer, and for those that love this, simple ways.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
Today we are here to share an awesome hack with you, and this will save you a lot of time and hassle. If you don't have one of these right here, which is a tap and die set, you will need to do this. Now, for those of you out there that have a hole that is not good, it's stripped out, and or the bolt that you're trying to put in is the only one you have, then you need to do this right here. You can turn a bolt, fine thread or coarse thread, into a tap, and it'll work really well. There's two ways to do this. We learned this in the old tool and die journeyman school, and being in the tool and die trade for years and years. What you're going to do is you're going to take your Dremel and you're going to cut a notch in the side, and you'll run it in about 15, maybe 10 to 15, not the sides, but the very top. And you're going to put an initial cut about a ½ inch up. Nice and slow. And you're going to use a cutoff wheel. And you're going to go a little deeper on the end here, maybe about 1/8 of an inch, and go up about a ½ inch. Now you can see that I have it going a little bit deeper on the end here. It's a little bit deeper, if you can see that well. Okay, now what we're going to do is, this will be the straight edge over here will be your cut edge. All right, that will be creating new threads where the threads in the hole are not good. Now we're going to relieve this side here just a little bit, and I'll show you what we do there. It's a very cool part of it right here. You come in on a slight angle, you lift the bolt up, and you can use this, do it in a vise, it works good too, but I'm doing it in my office here. All I'm going to do is come in and move up to about 15 on the speed. And I'm going to take out that center area right there, all the way down to my cut edge. Alright, now you can use a bench grinder, snag grinder, whatever you want to call it. This is probably the best one we've ever used right here. And it's very simple. But when you look at the tap, why is it concaved in the center here like this? Again, that's for the pieces and chips of your bad hole to go inside there, so it gives it a place to go. Not having one of these again is not a big deal when you can use your bolt. Let's use the snag grinder once. All you do is go in, tilt it back a little bit. You want to tilt it back like this, away from it. Tilt it in, just like that. See how beautiful that is? Now when you go to thread that in, you'll be able to clean up the threads on your bolt and the hole that you're using. Don't forget this method, it will work really good for you. So I'm just going to take it and plunge down. We used to do this all the time, and it works really, really well. Now what I have is basically a channel in there. Now you could have kept going across it with the Dremel, cut, 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 cut from the end up, but this is easier. And we want to make it straight as possible, straight down. This is your cut edge, this is your rolled edge, and you can see by how the notch is done, it's kind of concave, and you'll go in about 2 or 3 turns, back it all the way out, clean it out. 2 or 3 turns, back it all the way out, clean it out. This works really good for a lot of things when you, like I said, if you have a bolt that you can't replace. I just had some 1024 bolts that I had a problem with on old Boomzilla, and I couldn't find them anywhere. And so I had to do this, and it cut right through. Use some good blaster on it when you're doing it, and blaster seems to work really well when cutting threads. It's like Tap Magic. You can use Tap Magic too, but it's way more expensive. Blaster works really well for cutting those threads. And you'll see that notch right there will fill right up with pieces of metal from the bolt.